Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how I do Dollywood. Okay, so we've made our way inside the park. We are going to do Golden Hour, which is for all gold and diamond pass holders. The first hour of each operating day, you are able to ride any of the Dollywood Time Saver eligible attractions during the first hour the park operates. So couple of options here. We could go straight ahead up through Timber Canyon and catch like Thunderhead, Mystery Mine first, maybe go into Wildwood Grove. We could also go this way down Show Street and catch Lightning Rod first. Either way is a good strategy. I think for today I'm more interested in volume, so I believe I will go this way. Okay, so I thought about doing Thunderhead, but it's a pretty short line here where they have stopped people prior to the rope drop. That should drop in about 15 minutes, so I think we might try to do Mystery Mine first. Okay, so we have about 30 seconds or so until rope drop, if my guess is right. Technically it's 10 o'clock, but they usually drop it at 9:55, and we are at about 9:54 and 32 seconds, so I'll just keep you guys here and we'll see if we're right. Something else when you're rope dropping rides, pay attention to if the trains are running their pre-rides. They normally run them a few times just to warm up before they open the rides, and the ones for Mystery Mine have already went through several times, so I think we're going to be in good shape. Actually, there goes one right now. Okay, so should be about any second now. Yep, here we go. We're going to move to our right, and the Time Saver line is just beyond where we are right now. Okay, just like that. You just kind of have to make your way through. We're going to make a right. And as I thought, most people are headed up to Big Bear, which is fine. We'll get up there later, but this should pretty much be a walk-on. Okay, so great rope drop. We were seated at 9:58, and we're getting off the ride at 10:01. So technically, we took off that ride before rope drop technically begins. So now we're going to head up to Wildwood Grove and try to get in Dragon Flyer and Big Bear Mountain. Okay, so as you can see, we are entering Wildwood Grove. Just want to take a second and just kind of discuss the strategy involved this morning. So I could have come back here and started here. Would have made perfect sense because this is the back part of the park, so I could have just started there and walked my way back. But my thinking was I knew most people would be coming this way, and with Mystery Mine being right where they drop the rope, combined with the fact that I have a diamond pass, I could use the Time Saver line. It just made sense for me to go ahead and do that. And guys, you can tell I haven't done this in a while. Many of you know about the health issues I've had recently, so this is kind of my first day being back doing this, and definitely feeling the effects of it. Definitely a little bit out of shape. So anyway, that's where we're at. We're headed back here. Not sure what order I'll do these coasters in. I'll just look at the lines, and whichever one looks the best, we'll do it first. So I can see that Dragon Flyer is running, so know for sure I could jump in that line and the coaster would be good to go. We'll see what the line looks like. Still haven't seen Big Bear, but we'll round the corner here and see that here in just a second. Actually, I still haven't seen Big Bear go through, so it may not be running. This line looks really good. Again, I'm able to use the time saver line. Diamond or Gold Pass, can use that. If you don't have one of those passes, don't let that deter you from doing rope drop. You can still do the standby lines, and it's still a way better option than fighting the crowds later on. But let's head in and do Dragon Flyer. All right, that was quick. Maybe 5 minutes or so from the time I made the last clip until you're seeing this. Dragon Flyer is such a cute little ride. Really love it. I will tell you, if you have the chance, ask to sit in row 1. I didn't do that this time just because I'm just trying to get on and off coasters and just experience the rope drop life. But yeah, row 1, if you do that, it definitely, I'm not going to say it's a thrill ride by any stretch. It's not. It's a good kids ride. But we're all kids at heart. I love it. If you're watching this, you're probably a kid at heart. And I mean that in the most respectful way possible. Let's head over to Big Bear Mountain. Wasn't going to say anything earlier because I didn't want to jinx us, but thought it might be a pretty low crowd here early at the park. Couldn't say for sure, but there were signs. Speaking of signs, I just looked at the ride board for the wait times, and currently Big Bear is a 10-minute wait. Everything else is 0, so this is going to be a great, I love that sound. This is going to be a great rope drop here at Dollywood today. Let's keep going. Just got off Big Bear. That ride never gets old. So fun. Very cool. There it goes. So a couple of things. One, saw in the storage cubbies, looks like someone's already secured some cinnamon bread, which is pretty good for 10-20 in the morning. One of two things. Either they've got it here, which I'm not sure they're even serving it here, so my guess is they brought it over from the resort, which, hey, good hack. So free tip for you guys right there. Also, let's talk about the trains. So the onboard audio still is not working. I don't know that it was working the last time I rode this ride, and that's been a while, so not being critical. Actually, yeah, I am being critical. Dollywood fixed the onboard audio. We love it. Back to the strategy. We have gotten in Mystery Mine, Dragon Flyer, Big Bear Mountain. It's 10:25. We've still got 35 minutes of access to the time saver line, so kind of what I'm thinking through at this point is the best rides to use this on remaining in the park would be Thunderhead, Firechaser, and Lightning Rod. So kind of have to decide. I think what makes sense here is to either do Thunderhead and then go do Lightning Rod, or I could try to do Firechaser and then Lightning Rod, and it's looking like it's not going to be a crazy crowded day, so perhaps I could do Thunderhead in the standby and it wouldn't be a crazy long wait after 11. After deliberating on that, I think the move is going to be Firechaser and then Lightning Rod, because of the 3 coasters left, Thunderhead on any day stands a chance of having the lowest time. Firechaser racks up a high time just because it's a coaster that the kids love, so naturally parents are going to take their kids to that one and you're going to get a longer wait time. So yeah, let's do Firechaser next, and then we will do Lightning Rod, and that should take us through the 11 o'clock time saver eligibility here today. Okay, time check. It is 10:29. We have arrived over here at Firechaser, so we are going to walk up through here, and looks like the wait boards, everything's pretty much showing a 0. Big Bear Mountain's a 5. The longest wait in the park right now is Black Bear Trail. Not sure I've ever seen that before. Also, if you guys watch a lot of YouTube, you're probably familiar with Johnny Amusement. Just run into him. He's kind of the reason that I got into vlogging. Me and my wife started watching his channel when we first started coming to Dollywood, and it's kind of been a pleasure to speak to him a few times. Super nice guy, so go out there and like, subscribe to his videos. He seems like a really genuine person. What you see on camera is exactly what you get in person. Okay, so we are off of Firechaser and was going to go to Lightning Rod, but it looks like with the times staying down, I might chance it and see if we can get on Tennessee Tornado next. I could also do Wild Eagle, but I feel like if times go up later in the day, Wild Eagle probably wouldn't have as high a time as Tennessee Tornado. So just, you know, again, everybody's rope drop is different. There's no right or wrong strategy. Well, there might be a few wrong strategies, but lots of good ways to do this. So yeah, we're gonna go to Tennessee Tornado. Okay, yeah, there's a look at Wild Eagle. Not a lot of activity going on over there. So yeah, we'll be back for you, Wild Eagle. Okay, so we've arrived at Tennessee Tornado. There is the main entrance. Over here is the time saver entrance. So we got about 22 minutes worth of time saver left. I think that's just enough time to get on this ride and make it down the Lightning Rod without having to, you know, borderline run down there. So that's our plan. Let's keep going. Okay, so we are off of Tennessee Tornado. I noticed as we were leaving the station, going through that first little workshop area, that I think they've added some new music, maybe to kind of sound like a tornado or something. So just something new, and I always enjoy seeing new things when we come here. So we've got about 10 minutes. I am walking by Blazing Fury, so if you're familiar with the park, I've got from there down to Lightning Rod to try to catch that by 11. Again, I don't feel like this is a busy day where, like, if I don't get there, that it's going to be, you know, some 45-minute wait. If I don't get there, it's probably, you know, at this point a 5 or 10-minute wait, which is crazy, but I love the challenge of this. That's why I do rope drop and stuff. So nonetheless, we're going to see if we can get there by 11. Let's go. Okay, we got about 6 minutes. We are down here in Rivertown Junction, going by Aunt Granny's Mountain Girl Home Quality Goods. That kind of sounded like I said that all as one word. That's two different places. We are going to cross the bridge here, and that will get us really close to Jukebox Junction. Okay, we have made it to Lightning Rod. We've got about 5 minutes, so we're here well ahead of our 11 o'clock self-imposed deadline today. So I'm going to get in here, ride this one. Been looking forward to getting back on this for a while now, and I'll check in with you guys here in just a few minutes. All right, everyone, that is how we do Dollywood during the first hour when we come for golden hour. So we got in 6 coasters total. We did Mystery Mine, Dragon Flyer, Big Bear, Firechaser, Tennessee Tornado, and just got off of Lightning Rod. Glad I actually saved this for the end because there was a little bit of a delay in our train taking off, so I think they're just running one train. Also, speaking of running trains, back on Firechaser, they were actually running 3 trains. That's maybe the first time I've ever seen that. Definitely first time I've seen it in a long time. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed our video today. We are going to be starting a Dollywood how-to series. Probably the first video will go up next week. We're going to do several of these. We probably won't do them like all in a row, so you'll see other things in our weekly videos kind of mixed in between different how-to videos. But just to let you guys know, that's coming as well, so be looking for that. I'll tell you how to do family coasters, thrill coasters. We'll talk about food, where to eat, merchandise, shopping, anything. I'm gonna let the train go by. anything that I can think of, and then certainly if there's anything you guys want to see covered, maybe you're coming to Dollywood, you want to know how to do certain things here, because when I first started coming, I needed videos to help me understand how to do things as efficiently as possible and how to make the most out of my day. So certainly one tip I'll give you right now, if you want to do a season pass, if you're going to come enough, that definitely helps you get you on rides quicker that first hour. Also discounts on food, merchandise. There's other events throughout the year that you're definitely your Diamond Pass and maybe your Gold Pass would get you into as well, though it seems like they're doing more events for Diamond Pass holders, which I appreciate, but I also understand a lot of people that have Gold Passes, they wish they would have some things to come to as well. Hopefully Dollywood will do that, but don't take anything away from us Diamond Pass holders. So I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you have a blessed day. I have most sincerely been blessed to bring you this video. It's great being back at the park, doing the coasters, doing Dollywood the way I do it. So until next time, guys, take care, and we'll see you in the next video.